On the Front Range, hundreds and hundreds of families celebrate the harvest season with a visit to a pumpkin patch. Rock Creek Farm sits between Broomfield, Louisville, and Lafayette and has offered you-pick pumpkins for nearly half a century. But this year, only a portion of the 100-acre farm is open, and local, long-time visitors say that this year, things are different.
In past years, there kind of been a lot more pumpkins, and there were better ones.
Yeah, they weren't as beat up as this year. A lot of them this year have cut marks in them and are all rotten.
In the field's not quite as big as it used to be.
This summer, Colorado experienced one of the hottest seasons on record. Hundreds of Colorado farmers had to pick and choose what parts of their land receives irrigation water and simply watch as the neglected areas dried and withered away. In fact, federal officials have declared a crop disaster in 62 of Colorado's 64 counties. And pumpkin farmers like Dick Miller, who has owned and worked at Rock Creek Farm for 15 years, says pumpkins are no exception to this year's drought problems.
I would guesstimate that we probably got about a third of the water that we normally get in normal years. This drought for many folks is actually worse than a drought in 2002, which they said was the worst drought in history.
Now that Halloween has passed and Rock Creek Farm is closed for the winter, thousands of underdeveloped and rotten pumpkins, many ruined by the drought, litter the fields waiting to be covered in snow. Any good pumpkins left are out front of the grocery store. Even when all the you-pick pumpkin patches were open before Halloween, farmers still sent people here to the grocery store in order to find the perfect jack-o'-lantern. The drought forced families going to farms to weed through dozens of bad pumpkins before finding a perfect one, like this. As Thanksgiving approaches, these pumpkins will become cheaper. Prices are already decreasing. And it seems no matter where the pumpkins are from, kids and adults alike are just happy to bring a little or big piece of harvest home. Sammy Walden, News Team Boulder.